things are a little different in this hermit kingdom. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 ridiculous facts about North Korea. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at realities big and small that prove that North Korea stands out from other nations. Number 10. They built a fake town.
Behind me over there is North Korea's propaganda village.
Surely named with just a dash of irony, North Korea's Peace Village can be found right along the border it shares with South Korea, in the demilitarized zone.
Please do not make any hand gestures to the north and do not go past the soldiers behind you to the left and right.
In addition to being significantly more aesthetically pleasing than your average village in North Korea, it's also anomalous in the sense that, according to South Korea, no one actually lives there. Built in the 1950s, it's been advertised as a collective farm village boasting a population of 200 families and many desirable facilities and services. However, it's widely believed to be nothing more than a propaganda tool to entice South Koreans into defecting. And that theory isn't disproven by videos posted by YouTube channels like Noah Lambert and Chris514 around the world. But if it is a propaganda tool, it hasn't been especially effective.
But when South Korean villagers here recently renovated their houses in 2015, North Korea responded by repainting the buildings of their propaganda village to make them a bit more colorful.
Number 9. The discovery of a unicorn lair.
The state news agency there claims that archaeologists have just located an ancient unicorn lair.
When your nation is insular, it's very easy to disseminate false facts to your people. Still, wouldn't you want to keep your self-aggrandizing claims within the realm of possibility? Unicorn-related announcements are sure to elicit a great response from young children, but the general population? Not so much. Regardless, in 2012, the Korean Central News Agency informed the public of a truly groundbreaking discovery. Their unparalleled scientists had discovered a unicorn lair, specifically that of the unicorn ridden by King Tong-young. How were they able to tell? Well, because the words unicorn lair had been carved into a standing stone, of course.
Look, a unicorn!
A unicorn?
Sorry, I guess it was just a regular horse.
Number 8. Kim Jong-il's cognac budget.
We're going to need lots of cognac, the best, Hennessy.
Most people, world leaders included, like to imbibe from time to time, but few would have a bar tab like Kim Jong-il's. He reportedly spent about $1 million US a year on cognac, his drink of choice. Not just any cognac though, Hennessy cognac.
He loved Hennessy cognac, apparently spending $800,000 a year on the drink.
According to the Daily Mail, he was the company's single biggest patron. Although a Hennessy spokesperson has stated that they wouldn't miss his business in the grand scheme of things. Considering the average North Korean yearly income is estimated at $1,000 to $2,000, this sort of spending feels particularly outlandish. According to noted visitor Dennis Rodman, Kim Jong-un has similarly expensive tastes.
He loves basketball, and I think that's the key for anything in the world, basketball and music.
Number 7. Your birthday isn't always the day you were born.
Happy birthday to you.
If the dear leader dies on your birthday, best to skip the party. Forever. In North Korea, the death of a leader means a day of uninterrupted mourning each and every year for the foreseeable future. Because of this, birthdays are no longer celebrated on July 8th or December 17th in the country, due to the respective death dates of past rulers Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. Since the passing of each of these illustrious leaders, residents born on those days now celebrate their own birth the day after. It's been estimated that this shuffles B-Day celebrations for some 100,000 North Koreans.
And you can see thousands of students are here putting on a huge group dance in honor of the birthday of the late leader.
Number 6. They have their own Godzilla. Kim Jong-il was a serious movie buff. By some estimates, he personally owned over 20,000 DVDs. Committed to making his nation great, however, he wasn't satisfied with simply consuming foreign films. In fact, as far as the public was concerned, they were considered illegal. So he set about trying to encourage a North Korean film industry.
But when we did more research, we found out that, Kim Jong-il is a huge film buff.
In the late 1970s, he actually kidnapped South Korean filmmaker Shin Sang-ok and forced him to produce films for him. Rife with propaganda, of course. Of the various films produced, perhaps the most notorious was Pulgasari, which was a blatant ripoff of the Godzilla films. Number 5. Fake football fans. The enthusiasm of North Korean crowds often raises accusations of acting. But outsourcing actors to feign interest in your sports teams on the international scale? That shows serious commitment to keeping up appearances. When North Korea sent a football or soccer team to compete in the World Cup, there was a suspiciously large crowd of dedicated fans. Suspicious because, as a North Korean, it's nearly impossible to get a visa to leave the country. It turned out that these were Chinese volunteers, later revealed to be paid actors. Well, as long as it helps team morale.
They just look like they just been given it just before they walked into the ground. Here you go, you're watching the football today, North Korea is supporting them, here's your kit, here's your hats.
Number 4. They seem to really like accordions.
Please don't nuke us, North Korea. Right now we're all a little tense.
Sure, there are plenty of polka fans, and who hasn't rocked out to Weird Al Yankovic at some point in their lives? But North Korea seems to take accordions really, really seriously. We're not sure if they got a bulk deal on some accordions or what, but at some point it became mandatory for all teachers to learn how to play accordion so they could teach their students. Dubbed the people's instrument, it was considered a morale-boosting, portable instrument that the entire country could enjoy. Though guitar and harmonica are also popular instruments of choice, the accordion holds a special place above the rest in North Korean culture. Number 3. Blue jeans are illegal. Be it ripped, baggy, or skinny jeans, in North Korea, all blue jeans are off limits, period. According to the Daily Mail, this was a move by North Korean ruler Kim Jong-un in an effort to weed out American influence. Because what's more American than a pair of denim jeans?
The Children's Day, we play a game in school, all nationwide, we do that, but we have a game that we have to stab American military.
Of course, in addition to cracking down on dungarees, the government is apparently taking a stricter hand elsewhere, including regulating the shoes and t-shirts people wear. Ironically, however, from 2007 to 2011, North Korea was actually a minor player in the jean trade, manufacturing and exporting Noco jeans for a Sweden-based company. Number 2. There are a limited number of approved haircuts. When it comes to style, North Korea isn't limiting its government-mandated looks to just wearable fashions. They're pretty strict about hairstyles, too. Men have 10 choices at their disposal, while women have between 14 and 18 styles to choose from, depending on the source you're using. Unsurprisingly, options do not include the mohawk, mullet, the Skrillex, either Bieber or the Miley Cyrus double knot, and are instead of a fairly modest conservative collection. Oddly, Kim Jong-un's own cut is not on the official list, and has been reportedly made illegal for anyone else to wear, while conversely made mandatory for all male university students, despite the style being considered a Chinese import.
Are they the Kim Jong-un haircuts?
No, they're quite versatile. But
Number 1. Kim Jong-il was considered magical, or at least superhuman.
It's been very difficult to sift through what is fact and what is fiction when it comes to the claims made by and about Kim Jong-il.
According to official records and books written about the dear leader Kim Jong-il, his birth was accompanied by both a double rainbow and the appearance of a new star. Also, he was walking in a matter of weeks and talking in a matter of months. But that was just the start of his alleged feats. He reportedly played a round of golf that included 11 holes in one, invented the hamburger, wrote 6 operas and thousands of books in just a few years, and depending on who you ask, had the ability to mentally influence the weather. His son, Kim Jong-un, naturally learned to drive at age 3, and was a yacht racing champion by 9.
He does not have a butthole. He has no need for one.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.